there's only one you. So Kyle may have a video about his experience. Your experience about the exact same topic may be different. It may be similar with a little bit of twist on it because there's only one you. And not everybody is going to be like Kyle. Maybe somebody can relate to you. So if you're somebody watching this and you're like, well, there's already tons of videos about people's Air Force experience, but if you're just now like going through, like you said, information's always going to be outdated, and your experience may be different than other people's. So it's okay to have a similar video in your experience.
Definitely.
So something I actually wanted to say with you when you were saying, oh, this video already has X amount of views, right? So you could make a video, say like military money. That's one of my most watched videos. It has like over 1 million views. You can make a video called military money, and it gets 2,000 views. And you're like, how come this video gets 1 million and my video gets 2,000? But like my video's been up for 3 years.
Yeah.
Give your video 3 years and then you can compare the numbers. But also in 3 years, if your video still doesn't reach 1 million views, that's fine. Look at how many views it has. If it has 300,000 and you're like, well, his after 3 years had 2 million, mine has 300,000. If you're not appreciative of that 300,000 people that you helped, it's like, what's the point of you posting that video if you're only trying to chase, like, I want to be the best? Like, you're basically stepping on the 300,000 people that you actually helped, because you're saying, yeah, I might have helped you guys, but that doesn't matter. What matters is I need this many views.
I didn't get the views. Okay.
And when it doesn't matter, in the end, it just matters that like you're doing it for the right reasons.
And don't have the mindset, kind of going back to like, oh, well, he already has a video about it, and he already has a video about it. Whenever I go to YouTube or Kyle,
my videos suck, so I guarantee you can make better videos than me.
Yeah, but whenever we search things on YouTube, usually you don't just open one tab. You're like, oh, all these videos are about this. Open.
Like
and you watch all
training.
of these videos. So you're just giving people more information to take in.
And
so
then
it's not like they're like,
one video,
I'm only watching his video. I'm only watching his video. Like they're going to watch all the videos. So.
And then if they really do actually like your personality, or they like what you do and the way you convey your information, or the way you entertain them, they're like, oh, hey, I'll keep watching.
Or maybe you have a job that they're interested in or that they are going into, so they may watch your video on military money and your video on military money, but then your video on military money, but then they're like, oh, you have the job that I'm going into. Screw these guys. I'm going to stick with you because I want to know about your experience with this job. So, like, it's just, people are going to relate to different people, so give them the opportunity to find you so you can help them.
Those are all really good points, and actually I'm glad you guys said that, because I would not have known to ask those questions or further detail on that. So that's really good. Okay, this is going to come way out of left field, and like that's just the nature of how I am. So what was the last purchase you guys made where you were like, wow, why have I waited so long to purchase this? Not specific to YouTube or the military, just like if you've gotten a new Chick-fil-A. We just had Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Like a new hair straightener or something, or a new wallet. Like, what was the last purchase you made where you were like, wow, why have I put this off?
Wow, that's a really good question.
I'm not going to say a purchase, but I was gifted a bottle of beard oil. And I was like, why haven't I purchased this before? Yeah. And so that, I think for me, is like the one. Because I don't need a lot of stuff. Because I'm just like, it's probably like a scam. And like, dude, beard oil is like the best thing in the world.
Is it?
Like, so I thought it was so stupid, and then I tried it, and I'm like, dude.
Like one of those upsells or shticks they try and like,
oh, but you need beard oil. Like, legit, like I'm all about to be sponsored by beard oil companies, man. Like, because it's actually something where I'm like, I want it. Like, I like it.
Yeah.
But I never would have thought to buy it because I just thought it was stupid, and then like somebody got it for me, so it's like, well, I'll try it. So looked up how to use it and everything, and then I'm like, dude, this is awesome.
This is great. Okay, that's good.
So that would be like mine. It wasn't my purchase, but it was something where I'm like, why haven't I gotten this yet?
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
my beard is like almost 3 inches long, and I finally am using beard oil for the first time. Like, how is my beard 3 inches long and I hadn't bought any yet?
Can I still use it now?
No, I don't think so.
Well, okay, this is a really tough question. I don't know if I have a main, like, a certain, like, we're super like minimalistic people.
Yeah.
But we went to Target a couple weeks ago and we bought like a whole bunch of notebooks, and we have like colored pens. We've actually been like taking notes on stuff. We're always all about like writing things down, but like I just really like new notebooks. It makes me feel happy about myself.
That's it. Like, well, we started like reading the Bible more and stuff,
and so doing like marriage devotions.
Yeah, like a marriage devotion, like a daily marriage devotion, and reading our Bibles. And it was like, why didn't we do it? Like, we had our Bibles with us the whole time, and we had our marriage devotion thing with us. We just never have done it, and so we like finally like started doing that like in the last like 2 weeks, and we're like, you know, we probably should have done this like 3 years ago. But
also just like having a notebook to write things down. Like when I think of something, I just like to write it down. Especially, and probably just because like I'm a girl, I don't know, but I like colored pens. You know, it just makes me feel happy.
Don't wait for things.
I have different color highlighters, so
that's kind of how I am. Yeah. Don't wait for things to get really bad before you fix them. Kind of do things like before. Like preventative maintenance in a way. So, like instead of like forcing yourself to go forever without something until it's like, okay, I need it. It's like, just if you think you should do it, then just do it.
So one of mine, and this is going to be super basic, is a really nice pair of sunglasses. So originally coming from the south suburbs of Chicago, it may get sunny or hot or whatever, but I was never like a sunglasses person. The sun it gets hot, but not super bright, you know? I came down to Florida and I was like, if I don't have my sunglasses on, I mean, I'm like, you know, like this.
You're like, I can't even see you right now.
Yeah, I've never used my visor in my car. I use all the time now. I'm like, this sun down here in Florida is like insane.
Yeah.
So sunglasses was like my purchase where I'm like, why haven't I just gotten this before in my life that this has helped?
I don't think I've ever lived somewhere, even in Vegas. I'm not like, I don't.
You've never been a sunglasses guy.
I need sunglasses.
Right.
I love sunglasses.
So you guys seem to play a lot of board games. What is either of yours favorite?
Dominion.
Dominion? Really?
Have you
Settlers of Catan.
Bruh.
And Cover Your Assets.
Settlers of Catan is like I kind of get burnt out on that game really fast, but Dominion's like, that's where it's at.
See, I've watched you guys play Dominions. I've never played it, but the Settlers of Catan, they have the mobile version too.
Yeah.
I played that, but when I was deployed, that was the game we played, and that's when I was first introduced to it.
Fun.
If we were playing Settlers after work, I'm in. I'm at work for another 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Next time you get deployed, you got to take Dominion, and Dominion's going to be the
Dominion,
game.
Second
and Cover Your Assets is a fun one because it's like just a box of cards. And then it can be like a really quick game, but it's like fun and like high energy.
Like,
and the person you think you're like, oh man, they're gonna win this.
It's
at the end, like someone comes and steals all their cards, and you're like,
it's like has to do with luck and skill, and so like the same person doesn't win every time because like sometimes the cards just aren't in their hands, or somebody keeps going after them, and it's like a quick easy game. We would take it to like a restaurant.
Okay.
So we would order as friends, and then we would play a game or two before they would bring our food out. Like at the restaurant, we would play games.
So they're quick games.
Yeah,
okay,
so we would play with our friends.
So Cover Your Assets, Settlers of Catan, and Dominions.
Yeah.
And you said Dominions is definitely, I gotta try
Dominion is the game. It is.
The thing with Dominion, there's like so many different expansions of it too.
Oh, it's one of
But in that case though, like all the expansions are like its own box, not just like a little, here's a little expansion. No, it's a whole box.
Okay.
So just start out with the
we
main
have like
box.
3 boxes at home.
Because with Dominion,
all the expansions.
The game changes. Say there's like 20 cards, but you only play with like 10 on the table at a time. So there's like a randomizer deck. So each game can be completely different because like maybe one card will be switched, one action card will be switched. Anyway,
so we always play with the randomizer.
Can't explain it all to you guys right now.
It's never the same. Like no game is ever the same.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. I may have to. Yeah. Maybe that'll be a Korea thing for me.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see. Okay. So Kyle does not do spicy.
No.
You like spicy.
I like spicy.
Okay. Kyle does not do coffee.
Nope.
You do coffee.
I do.
So what do you not do that Kyle does? Food or whatever she likes.
Grow a beard.
Go.
Yeah.
I shave mine.
She was like, hold on, don't shoot yet. I gotta.
That's a good question. What's that? I'm like, ew, you're gross.
She doesn't do ladybugs, and I don't mind ladybugs.
She's like, what?
That's a weird one. Like,
she's like terrified of ladybugs.
I'm thinking like eat or drink, because then that can just go with like, I don't care to hold snakes.
I guess it's not specific.
I do sushi. She doesn't do sushi.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's right. We were talking about that.
Yeah.
The last one I have here, I want to be respectful of your time. I've enjoyed this. I hope you guys at least had half of my interest in here. You guys used to do, or still potentially will do, the foreign candy. I don't want to say taste test, but the foreign candy.
Yeah, I would call it taste test.
Okay, maybe because I know watching those, I was dying when you would try something or you would try something, and you're like, get that away from me.
Yeah.
So what country was either of yours favorite, and what candy was it?
Ooh, good question, because we've done a lot.
I was gonna say you've done a lot.
Like Japanese.
Japanese
like UK,
is probably the weirdest.
Swedish.
but
Finnish, Australian.
I like Swedish candy.
I think me
Now,
too.
Swedish candy is pretty good.
Swedish or Japanese.
As long as it's not black licorice. If it's
Yeah.
everything that's not black licorice, like their chocolate is like to die for. It
Yeah.
is, I'm not a huge like chocolate person,
Yeah.
but like Swedish chocolate is the bomb.
So they got the chocolate down.
Dude, for real.
And what about the country or?
I actually, well, I was thinking like Swedish, but I think I might stick with Japanese on this one.
Mm-hmm.
But we also live there, so I got used to like the candy.
Yeah.